I feel like Volx is just a master of all Klei games. I mean, once you figure out their games, they're a lot of fun. That's just the thing. You usually gotta get over that little curve, and get over that little hump. I like to make these all hydroponics. We can do this from here. We can dig that out. Who do you think about when you say asshat? You, Slim. You. Diver's lungs, but no strength. You're not worth taking. I mean, Diver's lungs is cool, but strength and everything like that. I really hope strength becomes a stat that you can train. I'm surprised they don't have that yet. You can't train strength right now. That's silly to me. It's a really valuable stat, at least to me, because carrying stuff around can get very tedious. Delete that for me, would ya? And then that's not what I want to do. Let's start more of these. Sweet. So the core should be looking way better. Way better. A hat with a pair of butt cheeks. Look you too, Volx baby. Slim. Wait, wouldn't you technically be wearing an ass as a hat if you're wearing me as a hat? Well, I didn't call you an ass hat. No, wearing you as a hat is an entirely different thing. Do you not know what wearing somebody as a hat means? I don't think Lynn fully understands what wearing one as a hat means. Okay, let's just do this now. Break this crap. Get this stuff swept up. I'll do the sweep order afterward. Base. Mesh. Mesh. Vivi with the 19 booth coins, just because Lynn said Volx shy. He said it. Vivi, thank you for the 19 booth coins. I do appreciate the support. Always look on the bright side of life, folks. Well, there's 2 hatches, and I could just like direct line it, but I don't want them to escape. So, with this little hatch, do this. Just to make sure he can jump up here. And that ought to be what we need to do. I really want to make them open this now. This should get me 3 hatches in one spot, which is huge. This can have that extra little mesh tile. It'd be nice to have ladders in here, I suppose, but it's not necessary. They can access it this way. So, it'd be a good idea to move the pump into the center just to really encourage the gas. It'd be also a better idea to put 2 pumps in there. But I probably don't have the power for that. I mean, I have the power, but I bet I'm on a line that's pretty well loaded. So let's do buildings 9. Can you power? Let's just deliver it. And then plumbing, gas pipe, straight up and over. Easy enough, right? Good job. Get all this out of here. Think you're done? Make a night and sleep. Take it easy, Sergeant. Have a good one, buddy. Have a nice night, man. Yeah, we gotta do the polluted water. So there's gonna be a little sweeping here. Polluted oxygen. That's not what I want to click on. Polluted water. We're gonna queue up some mop jobs here. Empty building. There's so many different tiles on this stuff. Polluted water. This is all from the pipes. Empty building. This will be the last one. Okay, let's do M9. Let's really queue these up. They're still taking the airlocks in there? Yeah, they are. Oh, it's because I didn't delete some of the tiles. Thank you, Angry. I didn't delete some of the tiles. I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. That'd solve the issue. That's alright. I only have my pump up and running. And the pressure's pretty low to begin with. It's at like 200 grams. So now they're just gonna go through the walls because G-strats. So all the stuff was swept, yes? Swept. Okay, 7. At this point, there's nothing else that should be an issue. Make that last thing to get the pump started, then I'll queue this job up. Making me stop lurking. Well, sometimes you just gotta help. Really great background noise. You're fairly calm and like, I don't know. I'm glad you enjoy it, music. That's a good thing, I guess. So queue up all those gerbs. I guess I should update the stream title again to 190 cycles. I don't even know why I do that. I should just do it in like increments of 50. Just to give people an idea where the hell I am. So I am tempted, right now, to do a little something different with this CO2 setup. I think 1 scrubber is enough. I mean, maybe not. I could always tack another one in there. I could even put it over here and let the... I could always move the CO2 thing. That was something else we discussed. Huh. Because I like the idea of getting another one of these in here. And you know what? To make this thing useful and to get some of this pressure out of here, as it stands, this is a little complex, but it goes in here, filtered output. Let's see here. Filter output goes over here, goes over a bridge, goes into the machines. I could cut these lines off. I guess I have to be really careful because I wouldn't want... It'd be a better idea to turn the system off, let the system drain. Yeah, we wouldn't have power for a second, and delete a few of these tiles. Because if I delete that, I don't want the gas ever to get out of this room. I never want... even if I did that, I have to let the system run dry. So you know what? I am going to disable this. We're going to disable power generation for a second. Disable this. Let's give it a sec. Gotta empty this stuff out. I want to make this more useful because I think, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, potentially 10 is enough to sort of power to. Maybe not completely, but this room's just becoming incredibly overpressurized. And doesn't benefit me in any way. My air supply is going to need to be looked at here soon. This is finally working. That's sucking everything out. They're sweeping. Excellent. It's a good day. This airlock essentially serves no purpose. This was just sort of an idea. I think I'll scooch that around. Put the ladders back in. Nice looking base course every time I play meat. It's alright, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. There you go. Did they do this yet? They did disable this. This should run dry, and then in the morning, you can clear it out. This thing, yep, everything's running out. Good. Good. And then we'll delete some of these pipes. All I need to do is delete from here to here. That's an easy fix. There's so much in here, because these are all 1,000-gram packets, too, because there's so much in this geyser. I love that. Dude, look, it's so backed up. There's oxygen for days. Oh, the base is doing pretty swell. You got no power. Ain't that a sad day? Why do you have no power? Oh, you're on this grid. I forgot. You're on a separated grid. Never mind. Like, wait a minute. Because it was just a stopgap. It was just a stopgap. I'm like, oh shit, did I kill my power already? That'd be bad. Oh, I need to queue up some more jobs. Oh, wrong button. I would like you guys to do things like this. Right now, stay busy. A busy dupe is a happy dupe, because then they can't think, and if they think, then they realize how crappy of a life they have. Well, actually, their life's pretty good, but I don't want to let them think. It's easier if they don't think, okay? just gotta control them like that. That could potentially buckle under pressure. Unlikely, but I want to be careful. I'll have to sweep this up, though. Should make a manual generated train athletics. That's what this one is. It's training athletics. It's okay. It's a good thing to have higher athletics. Polluted oxygen and carbon dioxide. That would, of course, be because I deleted some pump. Alright, these things are going to run dry in any second. The packet's going back and forth. They can't make up their mind. I'm going to give it a little bit longer. I don't want any natural gas to leak. I can take the power hit for a bit. Even if I need to put a hamster wheel on this thing to start this, to kickstart it. Okay. So gas pipes, delete this and this. And what I don't want to do is delete the bridge, but it shouldn't delete the bridge. Do that first, guys, please. Somebody do this really quickly. See how it went back? That's what I was concerned about. And I should already be good. So let's kick this on now, because if this doesn't get started, and I run out of batteries, I run out of juice, that's an issue. That's still queued to be broken. They'll realize that they're all clones. We can't have them knowing that. So this should already be sending. Yep, sending. And then I can enable you. This will finally start taking the pressure out of this room. That was an improvement, I think. I think that was necessary. Why haven't we made these? There's construction pending. Oh, those are the ones that got really low priority because they were planned. Well, that'll fix things. That'll fix things. These Weezeworts, I should get rid of them. I should get rid of them. So let's uproot them first. So I'm thinking of something with the water. Now the tree idea works really well, and it encourages even distribution of water. And I know if you just do a line and then the line dead ends, like there's nothing here, that eventually it doesn't water all your plants. I kind of really wonder. It'd be a risk because I end up getting a lot of water. I'd have to feed it back in the system. But I wonder if going up to here, like ignoring all the T handles, T brakes, and things like that, T ends, whatever, just going straight over, coming down, straight over, down like this, like a zigzag to really feed it through, and then loop it back. I wonder if that'd work. I wonder. Like, I don't know if there's too much there. Maybe there is. That'd be a really cool setup because it would save me pipes. But I don't know if that's something that's viable. Oh, would you deconstruct these for me now too? And of course they have the gas in there. Damn it. Wait, are those weeds worts in pots? Yep, and the agriculture upgrade, you can just plant them and it's awesome. One of my favorite changes. One of my favorite changes. Simplicity. I still need to figure out what I'm doing with this poop water. I mean, I'm using more here, sure, but... yeah, there's some spots where there's a fair amount of CO2, but there's also some really teeny pockets. I don't think it's that big of an issue. Like, they're destroying the CO2. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know why I want to handle this. Do I want to just leave that door there? I want to put a gas permeable and put this up here? That could work. That would work. Well, I'll put it down, but I won't use it yet. I'll put an air scrubber here. I'll tell them to put it here. It won't really work because it's ladder, but just get them down. Every farm test, it's the 5 kilogram. Every pipe can do 10K. Do the math. Well, yeah, and that wouldn't work. I could introduce another pump over here and loop it. I just wonder if there's like a loop, if it would encourage it better. Because this, of course, is tedious and takes up more resources. And there's still stuff here I need to get rid of. Go break that in the morning. I don't get this room completely swept out. So yeah, we're really losing the pressurization in here, which is exactly what we wanted. And also, I just want to double check. All this should be abyssalite. Okay. Oh, well, there's that. Hurdy-dirty-dirty-dir. Everything's abyssalite, abyssalite, abyssalite. This is an easy way to check. Everything's abyssalite. Good. You're a slurper. I put all your taters, by the way, VV, into the tater folder. I like to put a bed in my CO2 area. I set that bed aside for dupes that anger me. Savage. Also a little twisted. I like it. Hatch, are you ready to be set free? Yes, you are. However, I'd prefer you didn't eat anything useful to me. So we'll just encourage you to not do that. Open this door up for me, guys. Let him through. Trap him in here. Thanks, you tried really hard. They look good. They look good, baby. Ended up with a water line above tiles with individual water inputs for each tile. That's a lot of different inputs. Oh, baby. So fingers crossed, he figures out how to do things, and he wanders over there. He moseys on over, and he should get trapped. That's the hope here. Also, I can now get rid of this. Now, sadly, this undoes what I just did a little bit. We're introducing more gas, but I needed to do this. Dioxide. That. Carbon dioxide. Okay, so that puts a little more in there, but not much. It's becoming a vacuum. We're down to grams. And before that's what I want. He shouldn't ever fall down there. What he should do is he should check that there's not like 2 tiles or whatever. This is like the only thing that works. He should make the jump. If he doesn't make the jump, I'll coax him. But he should do that. He's a little confused here, though, for sure. Time will tell. Time will tell. So with this, how's the setup? Constantly pumping directly to him. And they're both working. With that said, you didn't work, but I'd have to get rid of both of these first. I'd have to turn off the water supply if I didn't want to just get water in here. But if I got water, it'd be no biggie. I just sweep it up. Let's cut liquid pipe. Let's cut that right there. Then we'll let it take whatever water's left in the system and use it. Yeah, sure, we'll make some Make some water. We'll make a mess, but I'll mop it. I'm gonna scooch it up top. Is the plan. And expand this for more fertilizer makers. They're dupe available. Oh, shit. Wow. Look at you, Marie. Nice noodle arms. They're all pretty bad. I ain't gonna take them. We're approaching a day of Volx streams. Who doesn't like a day of Volx streams? Only a savage would. Okay, you... Interesting. You're still not requesting that water. I figured you would have requested that water that was in that pipe. Huh. Oh well. I don't care. At this point, I want to get rid of it. At this point, it's just let's remove it. Noodle arms, yeah, them noodle arms. That's gonna mess with the CO2, of course, because it can't. It'll be if the water's on it. Here, guys, just get rid of this for me, would you? Stress is still doing really well. Sweet. This scrubber can be phased out. We make a CO2 bomb, did we? No, we're good. What's your inventory? Oh my god! Are they all back? No, this one's working. I heard there's a glitch, and this kind of tells me the truth. So look at the numbers and tell me if you see a problem. I'm gonna take a sip of my soda here. Look at the numbers and tell me if you see an issue. I don't even really think the scrubber was working so much. 351 kilograms of CO2. That's basically the pressurization we have in this geyser. So what's gonna happen is either I break this and it drops a bottle of CO2, or I break this and then the CO2 explodes. So the only thing I can think of to maybe fix this is to wall this off completely. This is gonna take so long to scrub. Or I could also just delete it. I could, you can just delete it if you build on top of it. But, holy shit. That was water. There's no water on this one. I'm getting rid of it. That's why. I need to make this an insulated tile. What the hell? That's so much. That's hilarious. How's this down to like 10 grams? Micrograms at one spot, or milligrams at one spot. You still haven't figured this out. I'm wondering what your dealio is. Your dealio is bugging me, though. It'd be really nice to get somebody to lock this door when you're outside of it, to coax you to go one way, but I don't think it's gonna work. Nah, it didn't work. How am I coaxing you, buddy? How am I coaxing you over here? Maybe it could be just as simple as this. If it's as simple as that, that'd be awesome. Here, I'll even wall this area off. Drew, what did Drew do? Damn it, Drew, there are 4 open bathrooms. Why are you pee-pee in the storage room? Because they like to do that. They're terrible. Hey, he ate. That's not what I wanted to do. Yes. Okay. We're gonna auto that door. He shouldn't go through that, and we can get rid of his way back. So he should figure this one out. Cool. Having water shortage is only gonna be taking the city but never destroying it. Well, yeah, but the thing is, it shouldn't. It should be. It had a pipe branch off, and it was always getting water, and it was making poop water, so it was working to an extent. That's just interesting to see that. It's a little scary. Yeah. So, what I will need to do is shenanigans. Let's, like... I don't want to wall this off and delete... I don't want any CO2 in this room, but then again, this filter already works. Oh, how we get poop water down here? Hey, no poop water. I could just build and delete some of the crap that's here. This one I can turn off. So I could connect really fast. I could connect this one up and then tap into that. And that one's ready to go. And because I took one off the grid, I can run the power from, let's see. I think they're on separate grids. This one's on one coming from the fertilizer makers. Jumps over, jumps back into this. So that'd have to be A little convoluted. What's this grid? Potential power or potential. Wow. Okay. No, not using that one. Was it polluted water back there? It shouldn't be. I mean, these bathrooms aren't 24/7 in use. There's only like a little bit of a few packets in there. It's nothing huge. I don't know. It was pressure damage? Holy shit. What are you getting pressure damage for? There's only 2,000 grams there. It's not a lot. The tiles just like disappeared when they put them down. Is that a bug I just witnessed there? Let's try that again. There's like 2,000 grams there. We have 600 something elsewhere. Just made that out of Vissolite. Take that, game. My headphones are so worn out. The series starting to go. The Fritz send help. You're on your own, iJot. You're on your own. I'm sorry, dude. Okay, don't take random pressurization damage. That was weird. You still working? You're down in milligrams. Snowy, you missed 300 and something thousand, 351,000 kilograms of CO2 in a single air scrubber. That's an interesting bug. What's this grid got? Potential power 1.3. Yeah, I gotta use existing. I just don't want to make the wire mess too much more ugly than it is. So again, you come up here and you come up there, and I don't know. Is that a? Oh, is this bridge a part of this? I think this bridge is a part of this. Let's say energy, potential power 960, potential power 960. Yeah, this is the same grid, so I can just take this wire over. So I need to just delete. Why don't I delete the scrubber? Well, that one's not even working. That one's not even working, so it's not even getting power. So I can just do this. That's that. Turn this one on. It's a lot of death air. It is. It's a big problem, and we're gonna mess with this. We're really gonna mess with this. I'm gonna save before I do anything, of course. I want to see what happens when I set off that much CO2. That's silly. So there, you're running. I can disable this one, and then we can tap into that power in a little bit too. Because the idea is to get this crap out of here. So, that said, get rid of you, get rid of you. More of an oversight that has no limit. It's a bit weird, it's just not really working. I don't know, I kind of categorize that as just silly. Maybe just silly. We have 3 hatches? Ah, we have 3 hatches, but he hasn't figured that one out yet. He's still thinking. He's a slow hatch. He's a slow hatch. So I could delete these tiles and push that crap out. What amalgam? We're gonna want everything swept out of here, but let's get this, whatever it is, out. Empty building, CO2. There shouldn't be a lot of CO2. Water, empty building, polluted water, carbon dioxide. Where are you? Where is it? Damn it! It's not exactly easy to select. What I'm doing with the scrubbers, I'm moving them up. I'm moving them up. Because I want to put more fertilizer makers in here for the future. You know what? Just can this. Drive me nuts. I'm going to put them up in this spot. Empty building. Gotcha. So, sweep for me. Oh, you already got it. Thank you. So this one's not working, but this one is the one that has a ridiculous amount of CO2 in it. I don't know if it's going to be in a bottle or if it's going to be something else. I'm not 100% sure yet, Funkadilla. I do not have an answer. I do not have an answer. I'd like to, but I'm not certain. I'm actually going to leave that line there just so it's a reminder that that's the line that I need to tap into with the other one. So just do one of these numbers. Just build. Essentially, I'm pushing all the CO2 out of here. Your milligrams still. Hatches, you of course, you wouldn't have figured this out. So I really need this to be done so I can think about my farm. Now, this is one output. This is split into 2 outputs. This is actually split into 3. This goes to quite a few. The demand on this pump's pretty high. It'd be a good idea to put another pump here. But as it stands, there's 2 outlets. I could do 3 here, 4, 5, 6. That's pushing it. Overload damage? Really? I shouldn't be taking overload damage. Oh, we are. Why? Why are we taking overload damage? That seems silly. There's this, then this, then this. I took the other one off the grid. That doesn't make sense to me. That's weird. I might just make a new line and deliver to him for simplicity's sake. I tell you what, B-Sip. I tell you what. Let's do it. Let's just get rid of the wire that's there. I don't need overload damage. That's gonna be annoying. That's gonna waste resources. So there. You're no longer 1.1. You're at 960. Thank you though. Okay. So you potential power consume, and you're gonna have to go over that. So yeah, I think a new line just for the scrubbers makes sense. This one was 1.3. I need so many different lines. I can't really put one right there. So I guess for gets and shiggles, we'll just put one here. Ladder on up. Go ahead and just dig all this out for me, would you? Quote 89. Doodles. 35 stress. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not great. Hatch, did you get over here? There are 2 hatches on this tile. There's 1 here. We have 3 hatches. So we did what we wanted to. I have no idea what that is, Snowy. Just delete that for me. We'll pick that crap up. Overload damage would be bad. And then with that said, get rid of that wire. This wire bridge. I'm building up CO2. I'm gonna cease the production of power if I don't hurry up. This actually needs to be done sooner rather than later. So you know what? Let's focus here. Power transformer out of gold, of course. Just my preferred heavy watt wire. Let's do electrical wire first. We'll build around that. So you would come down. I could jump you over that, but I don't like having the wires hang out in the open. But I also don't really want to tap it into this, but whatever. So I should be able to do a bridge here, yeah? Bridge, awesome. That'd be you and you. You would both be powered. You're currently eating a green onion right now. I have no idea why the fuck I have that line anyway. You don't give a shit. That's interesting, Slim. I'm eating nothing. Come on down to the hatch hole. The cookies are identical, only Mr. Creamy don't have the Oreo logo. So it's like an off-brand? Is that what that is? I've never heard of that. And then you'll need a wire bridge for when I put a wall here. So, for simplicity's sake, I'll close that up and shit later. Welcome to the stream, Miranda. How you doing? Okay, that's a quote. What do you mean? What's a quote? What's a quote? Power transformer. Come on, connect it. Do it now. Do it now. We have CO2 buildup. Yay! All right, so now the pressure should kind of figure itself out. The issue that I think we are going to have is if I let that CO2 bomb go off, my generators would be backed up because they'd be overpressurized, which would be a huge problem. A very huge problem. I can't let that happen. I can get rid of the wires though here. That's no longer useful to me, which means I get rid of the bridge. Onion doesn't have layers. Can't all that. The issue is I just can't deconstruct this thing. Where's that liquid pipe go? That liquid pipe is not useful anymore. None of these liquid pipes are. It's gonna be an issue getting rid of these liquid pipes. Oh, deselected it even though I'm in the view. I hate that. Well, prepare for flooding. What am I wiring? I'm moving my CO2 scrubbers up to make room for my fertilizer makers. But the issue is, sir, I can't just break this. We have a... I'm gonna call it a glitch. It's a silly thing. We have 351 kilograms. It's a lot. That's way too much of CO2 that's in this machine. When I break it, it's either gonna go everywhere or it's gonna put it in a bottle. And when I break or open the bottle, it'll let all that CO2 out. It's super overpressurized, extremely overpressurized. It's an issue. If dupe, it's okay. Diver's lungs and noodle arms. If you had buff, May, you'd be like the best dupe ever, but you didn't. Damn. Oh, you can't get that. So I'd have to get rid of... Yeah, let's just get rid of the building so you can access that. Damn it! So close. Slim. So, I get rid of all that stuff? I did really just clean... Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Mostly, I could just delete this tile and I can access it. they're not gonna like this because of the shower, but they're gonna have to get over that. It'll either kill us or break the game. It's probably gonna be a combination of both. If I had to wager, I bet there's water in the walls because I broke the tiles. That's silly. So with that said, they should fix that, and then I can go build this stuff up. And I'm really just trying to push all the CO2 up to the scrubber up here. 13 strunks. He's strunk. He's roid raging. Food's still holding strong too with a priority 7. I'm really liking that. Oh my god, we're getting close. We're getting close. There's still milligrams, but we're getting there. It's a big room, to be fair. I can't wait. Hey, hatches. Do I have anything I would like to feed you guys? Let's see. Liquefiable. I'm looking on the category over here on the right. I don't see liquefiable anymore. Where the hell is liquefiable? What? I see liquid. Where's liquefiable? I actually don't see liquefiable over here. Oh, whatever. I know I have a ton of it. Oh, and I mean, at this point, I did think of this, and I should be doing this. I'm gonna do this now. I can just deliver. I'll take a mesh tile. Maybe in the water. I can put storage compactors here with ice and snow, because it's pure. It won't make poop water. And maybe that'll cool the water down a little bit. That'd be an okay decision. And if anything, it'll just melt the ice for me, which I'm totally fine with. So liquefiable, snow, and ice. Just copy those settings. There you go. And with that said, maybe take out liquefiable, snow, and ice. Because these are full. Let's get rid of the ice and the snow in here. Let's scooch them over. That's going to be quite the job, but as they find free time, they can deliver. So they did this. Same thing here. Just wall that up. I'm super scared of what's going to happen once I break this. I'm really afraid. What about the Abyssalite dig jobs? Man, these dupes are just killing it. I worry about this, though. I really do. I worry about that causing a bit of an issue, but they can't really go through here without me doing this. Oh, I guess this is our moment of truth. Get over. Just don't kill yourselves. If I have to reinforce it, I can reinforce it, but whatevs. Let's see if it starts buckling. I mean, this is Abyssalite we're talking about. Can you store ice in a refrigerator? Nope. I think it can only be food. As far as I'm aware, it can only be food, BSIP. It'd be a good idea to queue up ladders, too. So let's just be generous with the dig jobs. There's a buried object in here, too. I wonder what that could be. Okay, that's safe. That's not going to ruin anything. Not going to ruin anything. Not going to ruin... Oh, shit. Okay. As long as you don't ruin anything. Don't ruin all the things. Okay, ladder is definitely going to be needed. And just like that. Don't get yourself stuck, guys. Just more Abyssalite to build with later. The gas permeable will have to go. I am dreading this. I am very much dreading this. I might just do the thing where I delete the tile under here. I should. I really ought to. But what I'm most concerned about is the fact that it'll shut off my natural gas generators. Totally will. I want to up the priority on the ladders, so do the ladders first, just so you don't get stuck. And you know what? I think we're okay to dig this. 50 industrial ingredient. We might be able to make all of our clothes now. I don't think we're too far off of that. So what's the load on this grid? Only 240. Nice. I can use that for other things. Stress managed. Sweet. You're overpressurized still. I mean, you're still at least working because that scrubber's working, but oh no, you're overpressurized because you're over here. Get rid of this for me, would you? And get rid of the gas pipe that's here. That's unnecessary. In the bathtub with the Pokemon bath bomb, eating cheesy puffs and watching Volx. Can't get rid of this. Sounds like living the life, Cammy. Living the life. Cheesy puffs. You know, it's funny because I was just watching South Park the other day and just reminding me of good old Cartman. It just makes me think of South Park eating cheesy poofs. Hey, Bubblies, how you doing? What's up? Just in time to see, hey, Bubblies, there's 351 kilograms? 351 kilograms of CO2 in one of my scrubbers. I think it glitched and it's super overpressurized, so we're about to blow up my base. It's gonna be a fun day. It's just a normal day in the colony, you know. But how are you doing, Bubblies? They're gonna need a ladder here. They totally will. They want to get through that unscathed because of the way I dug. That was more than 2. I mean, it'd be a great idea to put it here too. Here, just to hopefully prevent any shenanigans. You know, just another day in Oni, Bubblies. Yay, blowing up of the things. We'll see. I'm doing my best to slowly avoid it. It's kind of where we are. So buildings, I can get rid of you and you and you. Kind of move some things around here. We want destruction. Blow it all up. I love how they won't build it. I wish they would build it even though it's the foundation isn't there. Just the building wouldn't function. That'd be my preferred. But I guess I get it how they do that. Oh, why don't we plumb this up in the meantime? So I could go straight over, but I don't like that idea. Just to see if that maybe helps. I can give it a separate grid. I could run straight down through here. That might be a good idea. That might not be a bad call. We'll see how this plays out. The idea would be that these would be insulated tiles at some point. If I ignore the problem, it'll eventually go away. Parent of the year, yes. If I ignore it, it'll go away, right? Right? No! What I didn't want to have happen happened, but it's not the end of the world. This didn't break, which I find that really strange. But in an effort to save this, I know not if I will be able to save this. This is in an effort. Let's make it out of abyssalite, because abyssalite shrunk. Try that. See if you can save it, because otherwise I just have to scooch this poop farm somewhere. Or should I put it right here? Nah. Come on, it's made out of abyssalite. You guys got abyssalite right here. Look at you wasting time. Nah, where's it gonna go? You see, deserve CO2 a shit ton. I did not.